Okay, this is lesson 5.1, fractions, decimals, and percent, found on page 234. The first thing we're going to do is define percent. And we write a percentage sign like that, two circles with a slash between it. And percent is the number of parts per 100. Which means that it's whatever the numerator is over 100. So if we had 53 over 100, we would write that as a decimal as 0.53, because there's two numbers there, and it's over 100. This is the 10th column, this is the 100th column. And then if we wanted to write that as a percent, we would simply write 53%, because it's over 100. So that's the format that we're going to write our percent in. Now it's easy when it's given over 100, but if you had 7 over 10, you need to figure out how to get from 10 to 100, so how to change the denominator from 10 to 100, and you do that by multiplying it by 10 on the bottom, and if you multiply it by 10 on the bottom, you multiply it by 10 on the top. So now you have 70 over 100. If I were to put that into a decimal, it would be 0.70, and as a percent, it would be 70%. Okay, something a little harder. If you had 5 over 25, you'd figure out how you got from 25 times what, times what equals 100. So it would be 25 times 4. If you do it to the bottom, you also need to do it to the top. So if you got 5 out of 25 on a test, that would be 20 out of 100. The decimal would be 0.20, or 20%. And you'd have to retake it. Right. Another method to turn a fraction into a percent is simply by dividing. So if you had 7 over 8 and wanted to figure out what that was in a percent, you could just go 8 goes into 7. We look at this, 8 doesn't go into 7, so I'm going to put a decimal here. 8 goes into 70 8 times, which is 64. Now I subtract, so 64 from 70 is 6. Bring another 0 down here, so I'm dropping a 0. 8 into 60 goes 7 times. 8 times 7 is 56. Again, you subtract. And we had 87 and 4 over 8. So you get 87. 4 over 8 is 1/2. Easy to change 1/2 into a decimal. Equals 87.5. Easier way to do it would be to throw it into your calculator. So here's a calculator. And I would take 7 divided by 8 equals 0.875. Times that by 100. And that's your mark. That's it. So those are the two things we're going to do. We're also going to look at 100 charts, which I will show you in class.